As per usual, you're a mess coming in here.
What just opened? Why did Apple Music just open? That's weird.
Oh my God, I can't tell you the answer to that.
So fucking annoying. I need a new computer so bad. Late last night, I was like, oh fuck, I didn't get corded headphones. So
Right.
thank God we live in 2025 because these bitches came at 8 a.m. this morning.
Yes.
And I ordered them
Oh
at
my
like
God, I know.
11:30 last night.
There are a lot of things wrong with Jeff Bezos and Amazon, but not the fact that they can get things to you in 2 hours. Great. So you're mic'd up. You have a wonderful background. You want to stand up, or is that going to ruin everything? Because I said you're a lady in black, and you said a lady in dark brown. Oh, cute. Look at it.
Don't really have a lot of space over here. I was hoping for like the beautiful sunlight to come from my one single window I have in my apartment.
It
But
looks great.
now it's just a bunch of lights I set up.
Well, listen, natural lighting does well, but the artificial lighting is also doing well for your face and your skin tones.
Thank you.
And she's in full beat. Like you were in full beat watching a dog the other day. You sent me pictures.
I love that.
You corrected.
Zach
You
was
were
like,
just in what?
it was
Lip
just
gloss and
eyes and
eyeshadow?
some like glow serum.
Okay. All right.
But I love that. I sent the pictures and Zach was like, full beat for the dog. This is actually
beat
a
for
full
dog
beat.
watching.
I was like, okay, for the camera, I think we could go a little harder, which I'm going to wash off completely after this, and then I'm gonna
That's great.
do an entirely new fresh face for the rest of the day. But I love
makes
doing my
sense.
makeup. It's like it's very calming for me, and except when it's frustrating. Yeah.
The life of being a lady is multiple faces per day. Well, we didn't even do our intro. Hi, I'm Jacob Grenz.
I'm Winnie Stone.
And this is
Come on in, Queens. Come on
We're getting
in.
better at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've embraced the virtual format.
Yeah, and it helps that we don't have a delay.
Yeah, that's always good. And as you may see, the final churl is being filmed today. We have a horror podcast, not we, our friend Johnny started a horror movie podcast that we've both been guest stars on, and he's just still working to get it out, but it's going to come out soon. We would recommend it.
Oh, mine is gonna be with my old chin.
That must be wild to be like, oh, and that was when I had a different chin.
Yeah, some guy wanted more pictures of me yesterday, and I was like, I don't have a lot with my new chin and jaw, so I was like, here's some with my old, but just imagine like the little baby chin now.
I can understand that you would want to. You don't want to go backwards. This is the new Winnie. This is the new. You don't want to go backwards. You had a photo shoot though. But that was the old chin as well.
Well, that was the photo shoot to honor, to encapsulate, to be like goodbye. And I wasn't even thinking about it during the photo shoot, but there's so many pictures of me like, it's like featuring the chin and jaw. I was telling my therapist, who is also a trans woman, I was like, yeah, but in like 5 months, I'm going to look back at those pictures and be like, who's that man? You know, because it's like you just keep getting more and more feminized, and I love it, love the journey. I don't always respect the journey, but it like kind of like I didn't like having to send those pictures last night. It was like, it's not really like what I look like, but okay. And it's
not what you feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's still some swelling in this. It's all gonna like tighten up, which is nice.
Yeah.
I want to feature my pride and joy. This plant.
No, this is a real plant.
Yeah, they're all real.
They're all real.
I don't have a single fake plant in here.
She has a green thumb.
I got obsessed with plants when I moved back to Chicago, and it was the middle of the pandemic, and I got a fuck ton. Like I had so many plants, and slowly I learned that I don't like the picky plants, the sensitive plants, that anything that it requires like more than watering every week or 2 weeks. So I've whittled them all down to like the hardiest ones, and I love that for me.
Not an addict getting into something and getting 2,000 of that one thing that makes them happy.
I know. I wonder how much
I don't
money
ever
I
do
spent.
that.
I can't wait for like, well, I can wait, but when in the afterlife, when you're at the pearly gates and you can ask all the questions, you know, like how many hours did I spend doing this? And I want to be like, how much money did I spend on plants? How much money did I spend on makeup? I told Tyler the other day that my bathroom, I was like, if you just everything that's just in my bathroom, I bet it's probably like $2,500. But I'm not in like the Rouge category in Sephora, and that means you have to spend like $1,000. So I haven't. I just, in my mind, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars. But it's probably only been
girl,
like
you don't
600.
You don't have to wait for God to tell you that. You can get an app called Rocket Money that tracks all your spending.
No, keep that away from me. Hold
I
on.
have it right now.
Don't make that noise.
I'm going to keep that grunt in there.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
What happened? Oh, they don't work? So, as in regards to apps tracking your money,
Yeah.
I use Rocket, and it was helpful in getting rid of subscriptions because you know how you sign up for. Well, you don't do
Which
this.
is
You already told me. You
crazy.
sign up.
I'm insane.
I sign up for subscriptions and then I just forget, and then I have 20 subscriptions. So I canceled a bunch of them, like saved $200 or something a month. It was wild. And anyway, so I used that to track my spending. But and also then like I would be interested to know how many hours I spend at playing video games. But now PlayStation gives you that like almost end of year wrapped Spotify thing where it tells you how many hours you spent on each game, and I'm like, oh no.
But here's the thing. I feel like it counts when in certain games, what am I thinking? It's maybe not when you sometimes I would pause and leave the system on forever for like a day or two and come back and I'm like, is that counting that? I don't think I've played this many hours of this game, but I don't really believe that, but I believe whatever it tells you because I don't know how you guys get through so many video games. I can play maybe if I'm into it, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and that's like maybe once a week. And you guys are like, just finish this game, just finish this game.
Well, it's like I don't watch TV. It's my relaxation time. Whereas I used to binge a show or watch a few hours of TV, I instead watch a few hours or do a few hours of gaming. So that's why. Like I get through games because I'm just gaming when I have free time.
Yeah.
Which is not a lot of free time, but it is my chosen activity when I have free time.
Yeah, I think doing my makeup has taken over those hours that I had available for video gaming. But I do like I'm in the middle of Ghosts of Yotai and I really like it. There's a lot of mechanics in it that are just different. Like sometimes there's like these little things that you do and you have to paint a picture using the trackpad. It's really cool. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And like the story is really cool. She's a badass.
You love that. I mean,
it's got to be a
have
girl.
A heroine in the game. Yes.
Have to be a girl. Maybe not anymore. Maybe now that I'm a girl, maybe I will like be able to play as men, but probably not.
Hey, do you want to visit some Survivor current events? There was a lot that happened this week.
Yes, do tell me because it has
going on
been
in the world.
Busy.
She's been busy. She hasn't been aware. Well, you were aware that Survivor 50 got a launch date and an announcement of a 3-hour premiere. Which, how do you feel like about a 3-hour premiere? What do you think they're going to do with that?
I understand because it's like a returning season. They want to give everyone time, and we get 3-hour finales. So, or we used to. I don't know if we do anymore.
Finales 3 hours?
I don't think we anymore.
Oh, with the reunion, right? Yeah.
When they
it
had
would
a
be
reunion.
Finale and then reunion. Yeah, but. I mean, I think that for 50, it's appropriate. They're just going to slap 2 episodes together.
You have to point out eggs in the background with her donut around.
Oh, my little girl. There
Sweet
she is,
eggs.
Eggs McMuffin. She gets occasionally a infected anal gland, which is fun, and it drains, and it's not fun to watch it drain, but then she starts to lick her asshole and infect it. So she has to wear that so that it'll heal. I mean, honestly, if we could lick our own butts, we'd all be doing it. Well, maybe I'm speaking for myself. Hi, baby. She's like, what are you doing?
I love her so much.
Oh, my gosh. Well, it's
Poor
better than the
sickly
cone
girl.
because she would like take people out and
No.
give Finn scars and like ankle.
I was dog
Like-
sitting once when she had that on, and she just ran into everything. She scarred up my legs, like it was just. And then by the time you
your
got home,
ankles.
it was like in ribbons.
Yes. So this is much better. Survivor
Anyway,
50.
yes, sorry,
That's
back
all
to
I had
the
to
show
say.
that
Like
we're
3-hour
talking about.
premiere, premiering in February. What else did we get? Oh my God. So Drop Your Buffs, great at creating drama and creating a buzz around drama because they posted this whole thing
love them
of
so
Jeff
much.
back on his On Fire podcast. Girl, she's starting again. Talking through contradictions, and I have an opinion and I don't have an opinion about Parvati's win. Parvati's my favorite of all
The
time, and she's so duplicitous. It's like, what are you saying?
I don't have an opinion. Jeff, you have an opinion on everything. What are you talking about? You're not fooling anyone. Like, just if you want to say that what Jeremy said is not how you feel, then tell us how you feel. Because by saying I don't have an opinion, to me, that's saying Grandpa Jeff thinks that she's not a 2-time winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody saw through that, and he threw Jeremy right under the bus.
Right under the bus.
Twice. And then backed up and went over him again. And it's like, ugh, why would you want to host that podcast? Go host it because, I don't know. It's just like, I think that, as we've said, the Matt Rogers things we knew was going to like perk up his ears because they're influential.
I'm
And
glad
them
there was a
saying that.
response. I'm so glad he acknowledged it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But he really didn't acknowledge much of anything in what he said.
Yeah. But we love it. We love the drama.
Oh my God. So well, one other thing. I think that was all the Survivor news I had.
Okay.
We are hooked on Squid Game, the challenge.
Really? Okay, I watched the first episode and I just haven't gone back to it yet. I've been watching other things. I've been watching
You need to watch it.
Pluribus, which is
Okay.
I
Heard it's good.
loved also All Her Fault on Peacock.
Okay. I haven't
Good.
heard of that
It's
one.
got
I'll check
a
it out.
great cast. It's from a book, so you know it's like a nice, concise story. It was good. But yes, so I should get into Squid Games, the challenge.
Get into
I heard
it.
that this
mean,
season
it's-
is more dramatic than the first, and I did watch the first.
It's everything that we used to love about Survivor in the way that the social dynamics are part of it, but the money is bigger. It feels just higher stakes, right? It's 4.5 million, which honestly is probably more appropriate for the day and age that we live in
Yeah.
after taxes.
Yeah,
1
inflation.
million is not as what it used to be.
Oh yeah, that turns into like $600,000.
Yeah, so it's an amount of money that's life changing. I don't have that in
Yeah,
my bank,
but
I'd love to have it.
It's,
But
times are
I
different.
think this game changes the behavior of people, and so there's this like moral dilemma aspect of like, do you become a shitty person in order to win this money? Which the answer in my mind would always be, yeah, do that.
Well, and there's an element of blood versus water because there's family members
Yes.
that come. Yeah.
Right. Which was very compelling. I will say that the dramatics of it sometimes feel manufactured because it's like, you do know you're not actually going to die, right?
Yeah, I love that concept of like the thing that blows up in their chest that looks like
Yes.
they get shot. I love it.
But that even makes it higher stakes, right? It feels because of that. But the
Squid.
simplicity
It's
of the
called a
games, Squib,
Yeah.
the simplicity of the games we've talked about that they play, this won't spoil that much. It won't spoil anything. There's a game where they play catch.
Uh-huh.
And we were on the edge of our seat from just watching them throw a ball. And it's just the way that the stories are laid out and the editing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. It was a good first episode, and I heard that it's better than the first, so I'll get back in it.
Get in it. You have to.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it on this.
Okay.
Anything else before we dive into our episode 9 recap? I love that you were like,
That's how I think. I have to look at this side of my brain and this side of my brain. My dad used to have a joke. Do you remember blonde jokes? They don't really happen much anymore.
yes, I remember them very clearly. There was a whole like book of blonde jokes.
Yeah, and he would say, how do you kill a blonde? How? You put spikes.
How? Sorry.
Let's try that again. How do you kill a blonde?
How?
You put spikes on their shoulder pads. I don't know.
So dumb.
Yeah. And like clearly that was like an 80s 90s joke because shoulder pads.
Along with your mama jokes, which they still probably do exist.
Yeah.
But I was really into your mom jokes.
It's rough,
I
though,
still
because,
say your
like,
mom a lot.
A lot of times the response would be like, my mom's dead, even if she's not. So it's like, I don't, people like kind of gave up on that because they're like, oh, that kind of kills the joke. Even if you don't know the truth, it's like, oh, sorry.
I mean, I love to say that if people do that. Great, my mom's dead.
Well,
she's not. She's dead to me.
Conceptually, exactly. Mine's actually dead.
And yours actually
Big ups
is
to
dead.
the dead.
So on that, let's talk about season 49, episode 9.
Okay, you will be shocked at this.
Oh my God. What? Did you prepare?
I ended up waking up really early today, but I didn't want to get out of bed. So I put the episode on and took actual notes. So I watched.
Oh my God.
I actually fucking watched this episode again. Because we watched together. I came over, me and Jeremy
Yes, we
watched
did.
together.
The song that immediately entered my mind when you said that was A New Day by Celine Dion. Just so you know.
A new day. I do have something else.
Okay.
Okay. I had a dream, a very, very vivid dream. A lot of my dreams take place in like some sort of camp or resort where there's always a ton of people and it's like a lot of people from my life or TV or whatever. I can recognize a lot of the people that are there. And okay, so I had this dream that Luke from Australian Survivor,
Okay.
made it to the yes. That he was like we were together, but I like started to learn that he was only with me because he had this rivalry with the guy that I was with before. And I was like, oh, you're just trying to like get back at this other guy by being with me, but you don't actually want to be with me. Like he was being like a trickster. He was being like Luke. And also just another detail, he had an extremely long
Oh.
like it was like dreamed, like not like a dream, but like in a dream. It was like a Freddy Krueger, like, oh, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps
Like,
going.
this
like,
will kill you,
This
kind
is
of.
bad. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll like come out your fucking mouth.
Yes.
And then I typed dream breakdown fly CCCDXE because I fell asleep while I was writing the next point.
Does that mean anything to you this morning? Oh, just
No.
dreamed. Yeah. No.
Freddy Krueger dick. Okay.
That's crazy. I had
nuts?
a Survivor adjacent dream as well.
Really?
I had a dream that Evan Ross Katz had a party and invited me over to his party, and I was hanging out with Sean and Evan at their party with a bunch of Survivor people. Now, my dreams are very not detailed because I don't usually go into REM sleep, as we've talked about.
Yeah.
So this, I thought, was very interesting. We had Survivor dreams last night.
I think yours is
I was
like
hanging out with Survivor alumni.
quite possible.
So we detoured again, but that's us.
Yeah.
Well, so you took notes. I have notes as
did.
well. Where do you want to start?
You start. You're the captain.
Okay, well, I'll move us along and you can share your notes. So I think we open up basically with still talks of Sophie, Yellow Sophie, being a challenge beast, which she has won one challenge. She's holding up in the challenges. I'm not going to complain or disagree with that. I think she's great.
This is
what
the
do you feel?
previously on, right?
I don't know if I started taking notes on the preview
I think
or if this
so.
was the actual episode.
Well, no, maybe because they're talking in the dark. Anyway, yeah, no, I agree. And she's like working with no one. So on one hand, it's like, you could maybe use her as a piece. Here's the thing: getting people out that don't have any connections to anybody is stupid, because they don't have connections to anybody. So
Right,
like you
that's
could
right.
like take them in, or like if you had her on your side and she kept winning immunity, like that's a good thing because like you're on the same team. But whatever, they wanted her ass out. Her talking head, like her interview about it, like, so okay, feeling kind of shitty because everyone like was so shocked when I got back.
Yeah.
And something about the way she was saying that and delivering that, I was like, okay, we like her. I love her. Like she seems like
like
a
her.
down bitch. Like we could totally hang out with her.
She also said she had LASIK and she was seeing clearly now everyone's intentions in the game. And I thought that was a good analogy
I
because
missed
you know
that.
they love their analogies.
Yeah. I in the same beginning, I wrote down a quote from Rizzo. Today I put on an absolute masterclass of a performance. It was absolutely cinematic. Okay, girl, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, I know. There were several fluffing himself up moments in the episode where he called himself a savvy player. And I was like, if you have to say you're a savvy player, you're not.
It's like if
We
anyone
don't
tells
need
you
to say
they're a
that.
nice guy, run.
Run. Yes.
And then he said something about for someone who is digging his ass out the dirt. And I just thought it was funny because we have so many comments about his ass, his fat ass.
That fat ass. That's a big hole he was digging himself out of. I'm still like, okay, so Rizzo is like, I had a little reflection this week because we gave him a rough time last week on the episode. I just want to chalk it up to he's young and he does not know who he is yet.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he's trying to be like, I don't know if a Boston Rob would be. He's trying to be like a Cochran type who's like a cool nerd.
Yeah.
But in doing that, you can tell that he's trying. And that turns me off to people when I know that they're trying. But the show eats it up, of course.
It also turns me off, but at the same, like, I'm also getting used to it. And so a little bit of me is like, okay, this is his character. He's like a new character that is he's excited about the game, which we love. He's putting himself on this like high pedestal, which is like always hilarious. And he is just young and he is trying so hard, and that's kind of like does make him a little endearing. Like I'm not super mad about it.
Oh, okay. I'm not happy.
I don't
about
know
it,
that
but
I need. I don't.
we
Need, I don't think I need to see him on another season. I hope that they eat him.
Well,
up.
too bad.
That they eat him up. Like you know what I mean? They're just like this
Yeah.
fucking kid.
You know what? To think about it, Tyson comes to mind as somebody who was sort of like Tyson brags himself up, right? He fluffs himself up like I'm the best player, and
he's just like
he is cool
doing it
Yeah,
because he's full of shit. You know.
yeah, right. He's a trickster about it. I think Rizzo's being very sincere about the fact that he thinks that he's great.
Yes. I love him for it. It's fine.
One of the things that we noticed almost immediately from last episode, we were like, we want to get to know Christina. Like, who is Christina? She's not on the show. And then suddenly the volume of Christina's confessionals were like turned up to the max. And we're like, oh no, girl's going to go home, because they suddenly increased her confessionals and her viewpoint.
You know what, though?
she didn't.
I watched a video the other day from, I don't want to say the name because I don't know which one did it, but it was a list of players that didn't have a single confessional on their vote out episode. And it exists. And one of them...
It does exist.
One of them
Wow.
is Courtney Yates from Heroes and Villains. She didn't get a single, because there was so much going on.
Confessional.
Single confessional when she was voted out. Such a surprise.
Wow.
Which generally,
that is
yes,
interesting.
Edgic tells you, like, if someone's sort of... And that happens on Drag Race. That happens on, like, every reality show.
Yeah, it does.
Because it is kind of sad to send someone off without, like, giving them any sort of screen time.
It is. But so we did get, I don't remember much of what she said, but I was excited to see that she's in it. And she definitely, we know that she did not want Yellow Sophie to come back. That was clear.
Very clear. Like I think like more so she was the one that Yellow Sophie was like referring to, and she was like, okay. Like, and did you hear Joanne says, I'm sorry you're feeling that way, Sophie. And she's like, thanks, Joanne. Like how like it makes sense, but like the word like when you say I'm sorry that you feel that way, it sounds so condescending and it just seems
It's
so
the most condescending
insincere.
thing you can say.
And there's other ones too, like I'm sorry I made you feel that way, but it's like that is a sincere idea, but just if you when you hear it, it's like hearing someone tell you to calm down. It's just like, okay, stick it up your fucking ass.
Yeah, that's right. The other thing that we hear is that, again, echoed from another person, what we have said is that Savannah's a mean girl.
Yes, Christina says it.
Yes.
And again, props to you. You said that way long ago. But I mean, like, it also makes me feel kind of gross. Like, it hurts me to drag people's asses like that. But Savannah, you got the mean girl vibes. I'm sorry. Everyone's seeing it.
I don't think so. I feel like Savannah's multifaceted. I'm actually loving Savannah. I think
I
that
think we could be
she
friends
is
for sure.
Yeah, she's a multifaceted person. I don't think I could be friends with her.
In short bursts.
Yeah, no. I mean, because she has that, like, we both agreed on the Tracy Flick thing, which I think was hilarious because we have to rewatch Election. There are such Tracy Flick moments in Savannah in her edit, and just like the overachievement perfectionist type of person that's also somewhat annoying. But also, like, she's killing it at the challenges. She is strategizing. She's good on Survivor, I think.
Yeah, she's playing the game. We
And
love
we
that.
all have layers. Yes.
Yes. And she's beautiful and she's Jeff's type and it makes sense why she's on 50 now.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that.
Jeff loves
She's Jeff's type.
a
Jeff
brunette.
loves a brunette.
Yep.
I
Stay
would
away
see-
from me,
what was-
Grandpa Jeff. I'm blonde.
Stay-
I'm blonde at heart, in my heart.
You're blonde at heart. Yeah, you're dirty blonde. I would say.
Dishwater blonde, yeah.
Yeah, emphasis on the dirty. Oh my God. So wait, there have been comparisons to her with Parvati,
No.
which
Nope.
I'm like, just stop. Like, we don't need to compare anybody to anybody else. And like, Parvati has this legacy that will be unmatched in my mind. The only thing they have in common is that they're brunettes.
I would
which
say that,
makes
yes, I
sense
would
why-
say like their body types and then their looks are like similar, but no. But she did just win the challenge that Parvati won on Australia.
Yeah, I listened to Our Hap this morning because I listened to it to get a recap of what actually happened too. So, and Evie was on. We must get Evie on our podcast.
Yes.
Let's
And I
make
think-
that happen.
Okay. Make a note.
Yeah. They were on our Dream 50 cast, remember?
Yes.
And
Speaking wait, sorry. Go.
and also very like pragmatic. I don't know if pragmatic is the right word. Very realistic, not sugarcoating anything about Survivor right now. Kind of like similar viewpoints that we have.
Okay, we love
Interesting
that.
to listen to.
We love that. But on the topic of, or you reference or whatever. Speaking of them days,
Yeah.
I was wondering. I mean, so that challenge, one woman won and one man won, and it just made me feel gross. It made us feel gross when we were watching it because you were like, well, I mean, women do always win this challenge, so like maybe it's like it's okay, and then you were like, no, we don't need to give men any more like advantages. It's fine, but like. To me, just doing that anymore, separating the men and the women, giving one thing to the men and one thing to the women, it's just we need to move past that. Like make the challenges. What's the word? Whatever.
Equitable.
More equitable. Make the challenges more equitable, and we don't need to do that shit. Because like
And don't do it through puzzles.
like if I was on, don't do it through puzzles. If I was on, they would stick me with the women, I would hope. But like somebody who's non-binary, I mean, of course they just wouldn't do that challenge, but that's like, so, but doing it when even when there's not someone non-binary on, I don't know. It just feels like it's kind of, it's giving grandpa. It's giving grandpa, Jeff.
It's giving grandpa, yes. I feel like we pointed out last time that this is the point in the endurance challenges that we can elevate our goddesses, and so much of this game elevates the men to be heroes in the challenges by throwing rings on something or throwing balls somewhere else. Like, And generally, that's a male skill.
They always put their men. Generally,
Yeah,
they're
they
like,
generally put them
go
in
do
the
it.
hero position.
Yeah.
So to offer a man, even though my
Hey, baby.
crush Steven won, let's try to stay on one track because
I do have something
one
about
thought.
him too.
Okay, I do too. So, and then just giving that as a like, it has to be the first woman and the first man. Again, I think does take away from the fact that the women dominate in this challenge. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
We don't need it.
It's gross.
You said fuck the
Yeah.
patriarchy when we were watching it.
Oh, did you? You said you're gonna take it. I said this is the patriarchy. This right here.
This is the patriarchy. This is what's happening. No, it's true.
To rewind before that challenge,
Yes.
at one point Steven was on the beach with Sage, and he said, "You, me, and Juwan are the tightest thing I have." I thought of you.
Oh my God.
Also, I noticed he's a bit ranga. He's a bit ginge. He's got his beard's growing him quite red.
Another thing on the check mark for Steven. Okay, so this has come
opposite
together.
fucking tastes.
I know. You did the meme. I didn't even sort of realize. I was like, sure, he gives a little bit of my love of my life, Jeremy's vibes. But when you put them side to side in the meme with the pictures, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
He's giving more than I thought.
I
But then in
died.
this episode, I continue to crush on him because he's spitting science facts over there.
I love that. I love that.
Oh my God, he's a hot nerd.
Also, we jumped way ahead. I wanted to say something about.
That was our Steven tangent. I'm
yes, our
crushing on
Steven corner.
Yeah.
The reward challenge. Okay.
Oh yes, back to the reward challenge.
First of all,
We don't have to be linear.
oh, no, not here. Not on Come On In, Queens.
No.
Okay. I love a schoolyard pick. I kind of wish they would just show it like quickly. I don't know. I just love the idea of like
I do too.
You're the captain, and then you pick. I don't know. I just like it.
It creates dramatics and social dynamics, right?
Yeah.
Because
Someone's
generally
left
somebody's going to be
out.
pissed off that they're picked last.
Or not. I'm sure Sophie B was like, sweet.
Sweet.
Because she gets to just pick, you know? The reward was actually good and indulgent and going to fly right through them, and we love that. Because it's
What was
fried
it?
chicken, French fries.
chicken.
Like,
Yes.
like that's the shit we've been talking
Fire
about. Like,
steaks.
we want them to have like just nasty ass food that's really, really good because that's like, you know, your mouth just waters and stuff, but it is going to
Yeah.
fly right through them. Do you remember
Right through them.
there was like, I think it was on a reunion show, you know how Jeff would like get in the audience and shit back then.
Yeah.
He had a little bowl of rice, and he was like, this is generally what the survivors eat in one day back when they would get rice.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, they get rewards, but those rewards fly right through them. I'll never forget that. Jeff said that they shit their brains out after every reward. He said it. So then that night I got home, and because I famously eat dinner at like 9 p.m. And I just threw whatever I had in the freezer in the air fryer. I had egg rolls and French fries and delicious sauces. And that was my dinner. It was just fried food.
They didn't look delicious to me. You took a picture.
You were like, what's the brown sauce? It wasn't brown. It just was dark in the apartment. I'm going to put a picture of it in the reel right here.
Yeah, right. With the goop that was in your upper left corner of your plate.
It was fry
Homemade
sauce.
fry sauce. I know.
My Hellman's and my Heinz ketchup.
At the end of the reward challenge, do you remember that Christina, is it Christina?
Christina gives her
Christina
reward to Joanne.
offers up her spot to Joanne. Strategy or not?
No, I think that was genuine. I think that was a
I
genuine
do too.
moment. I like that. Joanne struggled with it. I didn't like that. Jeff, I don't know. He said, season 49, blah, 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 first, I don't know, something stupid. But at first when I made the
hate
note
the
of it, I
superlatives.
think I was annoyed. But then as I like really paid attention and watched and like she was just like, I just want you to know that like someone out here is like concerned for you and like here for you, and that like got my little woman heart. You know, I have like
Yeah, it was
emotions
cute.
now. I didn't before. Okay, I don't know when this was exactly. Wait, are we done with the reward challenge?
I think we're done with the reward challenge. For some reason, what was coming to mind, it's not somebody who gave up their spot, but a more dramatic way of. I think I miss a little bit them in immunity and in individual immunity being able to pick who comes with them to reward instead of the team thing. I
Yeah.
like that format better because it leads for more social dramatic events. Like, for example, what came to mind is Kira Moen and Brenda did not choose Dawn to go with her, and Dawn had a literal meltdown. And they were also on a boat, like within earshot, with all their families. Remember that one? Oh my god!
Yes.
So just the social dynamics of picking the people that go with you, I think, lead to better television. But
Well, we know that it does
it's
happen
fine.
in the 40s because we have the epic
Yeah.
meltdown
It does.
from Liz.
Right. Oh my god, the Liz meltdown. Let's get her on.
Okay, there. I must have been in the. I would love to. She's great. Um, I must have been during the reward challenge, but I had a flash of pain for loving Jeff for all those years. Like, it's just sad to lose someone like that. Like, I spent all year, every year for 25 fucking years with this like man that like, I kind of wanted to fuck.
Yeah.
But also he just had like some dad vibes. You just like were comforted by him mostly. Like, he was just seemed like such a good guy. And I think he's probably a great dad to his stepkids and a great husband. Like, he's probably a decent person walking around. But just the way that he has fucked the show up and then gets on his fucking indignant high horse about it now, and he's got this podcast where he says dumb shit, and like, it's just gross, and it hurts my heart like that.
Well, but to be honest, the misogyny has always been there with Jeff.
Oh yeah, there's
He's
always been
always,
stuff.
and he's always elevated the male competitors. I can't think of specific examples, but that's always been there. It's just becoming, like you said, it's becoming more apparent now because he's out doing interviews everywhere and saying stupid shit on his podcast.
Well, yeah, maybe that's it. Okay, so the quote is,
When you give an old white man a mic.
pop this back when I couldn't think of it. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Ooh.
So heroes versus villains in his heart. But you're right though that yes, the misogyny's always been there, and I think even for me in my mind it was more acceptable back then. So you didn't really see it, you didn't really think about it. I was
You
always
didn't understand it.
I
Right.
was always a feminist, but what being a feminist has also changed over the years. Okay, so one thing was when did Matt Chat become part of the lexicon? Like,
Matt Chat,
is it in the 40s or?
I remember it. Yeah, I remember it specifically to 41 and the whole "come on in, guys" thing. That was Matt Chat. And that was referenced today. Evie referenced that because Evie was part of that. That whole thing where Jeff was like, "Oh, we created a problem, and we want you all to solve the problem," much like he did with the Sophies, the two Sophies. We created this casting mistake or casting problem. We're gonna let you fix our
We're
problem.
gonna let
but that
two
was
people
referenced as
decide.
Matt Chat.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that makes sense. And I think that we can totally get her on because, hello, like, we named our podcast after that whole thing pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Sage did have the little chicken bit. Like, there was the
Okay,
thing.
remind me.
She's like, they're over there, like, they're eating fried chicken, and like, she's like, I don't need any more chicken. I've already eaten 2 chickens that were slaughtered, and then the 2 that are left keep circling the camp like they're judging us, and like, and she's just like, I don't think I need to eat chicken for a really long time.
She's such a queen. I'm remembering another thing that she said. She said she loved pulling the blackheads. That was a thing. And she said she wanted to rip Savannah out like she was a blackhead on her nose. Okay, never mind. She's giving us good TV always. We love her.
We love her. She wasn't a big part of the gameplay in this episode, but we got some little bits, some little vignettes.
She kind of was because she flipped back over to Rizzo and Savannah. Yeah, because in order to get Alex out, she had to switch over and be with Rizzo and Savannah again this time, which was interesting, I thought, because previously in the votes, they were going against Savannah and Rizzo. But I think simply because Savannah was immune, they kind of had to go with them.
Okay. To be honest, I don't even understand like who's with who, what the vote count was, what the like who all voted for who. Like, I kind of just like goes over my head
that's
these
not our
days.
thing.
But it's like I feel like that was like the thing that I was interested in. I was interested in like the strategy and who was going to jump ship and everything. And it's just something about the way the show is delivered to us these days. And maybe it's my fault, but I'm just like I had no idea what you just explained. No idea.
We'll
about
blame
it.
editing. We've been through seasons where they had multiple swaps, but the multiple swaps in this season just threw me off. It made me forget who started where and where they ended up. The only two I remember is Torch Snuffer and Alex, the one who went home now.
Yeah.
It was lovely that in episode 9 I still couldn't remember his name. They started together and they were on the tribe that was decimated, and they ended up going their own separate ways. That's who I remember. But everybody else, I don't remember the shifts where they went.
Wait, Sophie B. What didn't start with Savannah and Rizzo?
No. No, they were on the tribe that got. Remember, they were like the Malcolm and Denise?
Yes. Oh my God.
And then the same as Malcolm and Denise, they got split on two separate tribes. I had an observation about that since we're on the topic. These decimated tribes, they do pretty well when they get to the merge.
Well, because it's like, what's the point of getting them out? There's two of
Yeah.
them. They can't do anything.
Right.
I want to go for like someone I've been annoyed with for however many days. Like I love that when that happens, and then they're like, "Please get this person off the island. I've been living with them for whatever how many days, and they fucking suck."
Yeah, but they can do something because Jam Jam and also Kinsey have won.
Oh yeah.
Like in the new era, and that's just to name a few. Oh, Denise won. Like they can, and so it's interesting to me.
Stephanie
that they sort of like
LaGrossa
slip
keeps
under
being brought back for some fucking reason. She didn't win, but she made it to the end.
All I think of now when I did you ever see that video where she came on to like
she was day
TikTok
drunk?
drunk?
Yep.
And she's like, "I love gay people."
She said some questionable stuff too.
When you say that, that's what I think about is that video.
I will never go. I mean, I don't even drink anymore, but I just like going live just feels okay.
I'm glad that wasn't a thing when I was drinking because I probably would have.
I used to Periscope sometimes, but only when I was with other
What is
people.
Periscope?
It was like the
remember
original
that.
Instagram Live. It was an app just for like going live, and it was weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I do want to talk about Torch Snuffer, or AKA Sophie B.
You keep calling her Torch Snuffer.
Well, that's what I want to call her. I love how you just zhuzh your hair up. My hair is just very wiry today. I did want to talk about her because I like her now. I didn't
I love
not
her.
like
I've
her
always
before,
liked her,
but
yeah.
I love her. Yeah. You always have. I kind of, she grew on me. I think the Torch Snuffer thing kind of set a negative tone for me.
Oh.
But I'm recovering from that.
I thought
and
that's what
think
made
that
you like
she's
her.
playing pretty savvy. Well, I mean, kind of. It was kind of endearing as well.
No,
But
she's playing the
think
game.
that
I
what
love that
made
she
it-
was like, they think they're in control, but I have this. She's got this. Savannah's got this, and Rizzo's got this. And we're
Yeah.
actually we're the powerful ones. We're running the shit.
We could be seeing a winners in Sophie B now, I'm thinking. And the reason I think so is because she's also been doing a great job. We don't love as much when people share their advantages. Like, we get annoyed because it's like, when you're sharing your advantage, it just sort of takes the surprises out of it. It's more interesting, I think, when you don't. And she has not shared her knowledge is power with anyone.
Love
Nobody
it.
knows about
Love
it. So I'm
and that's
loving
that's
that. And she could pull
that's especially the one you need to keep to yourself, because
that is.
if you tell one person, they tell anyone else, and it gets out, it's a completely, and it's happened before where it's just like, it's bunk. Who cares? Everyone knows you have it.
Yeah, I think in David versus Goliath, it's very hard to play that one correctly. Parv didn't even play it absolutely correctly, but she bluffed enough with it that it was amazing. She didn't actually play the knowledge is power.
Nope. She actually got.
But that is a hard one.
She got the rules of it wrong, and that
Yeah.
actually helped a lot.
I love that.
Yeah. She stopped
She's
reading.
so good
She
at
was like,
improvising.
"Oh, okay, I'm gonna ruin this whole thing." Oh yeah, my last note was that Christina said, "Sorry, Savannah, you give off mean girl energy."
Yeah.
And then I stopped
I
making
know.
notes, and it's actually paused at when they just got to tribal. Sophie B's on my TV right now.
Okay, so there was some attempt to throw Alex under the bus. Let's go towards the. Did we talk about the immunity challenge? The immunity challenge
a
is
little
one
bit,
that I
yeah.
really liked.
Yes, we talked
Because
about the
I-
boys and girls.
Yeah, but it's like Australian Survivor does this one a lot where you're holding stuff with your feet. I think it's super dynamic. I love it. I love when the two people have to hold their feet together against something. I love it when Parvati won this one. You mentioned earlier. I think it's a great challenge.
I don't have much core strength, but the strongest thing about me is my legs.
Good to know. But I think it could be a combination of both. So anyways, I just want to say that I love the challenge. And again, I think that the simplicity of challenges, they could get back to the simplicity of challenges. It's like,
Yeah.
remember that one where you carry like weights or carry sandbags and you're all tied together? I
And
don't
you're
remember
going
the
in a
name of that
circle
challenge.
in the
Who matters?
water.
And you're going in a circle and
You
you
can
have to try
run
to lap
faster
each
in
other.
like the shallow and
Yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And the goal is to either drop out, I think, or continue to move your sandbags to other people. I
Yeah.
just think that like what I'm getting to or is like the simplicity of the challenges. Like I was talking in Squid Games, like it was tossing a ball. They don't have to do that much. Like these big grandiose challenges, I think fall flat with the obstacle courses and the puzzles and the throwing the balls.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
That's just me.
Like they had to crawl under a net that had also like sandbags in it. Like, okay.
No,
I don't know. I don't know what
we don't need
yeah.
it.
Okay. Well, good idea, Jacob.
Good idea. I don't think that I'm the only one that shares that opinion. Okay, we're talking about there's this attempt then to say that Alex was kind of going back and forth, and that's their impetus for wanting to get him out, which I didn't sort of catch that.
Well, when he does get voted off, I loved it when he immediately
He did
was
say
like,
it.
well, that's what I get for playing both sides. I love that. Like that, it's juxtaposed to Shannon's vote off. Like he was like, "You got me, gals."
Where she went into fawn response.
It's my fault. Like I absolutely did this to myself. Later. Like I love that. Props to Alex, and he got quite a nice little island bod he left. I noticed that.
I don't really remember. Okay, so let's talk about the vote split for the tribal council. Do you have anything about tribal council?
I don't know. I don't remember it.
I don't remember.
When
I
we
don't
watched together,
either.
and I didn't watch it this morning. So I don't know. I
So
think it's
I
pretty
wrote vote
straightforward because
split.
there was no like live tribal, right?
I think that Juwan and Sage's strategy seems unclear to me of where they're going, but I feel like Sage is a mastermind. I think that she's steering this ship, and Juwan is kind of just like holding on to wherever Sage goes. And so I'm hopeful that we end up with Sophie B. I mean, honestly, just the women. Get Rizzo out.
Yeah,
Get Juwan out. Let's just have an all-female end game.
that would be awesome. When that happened recently, didn't it?
All female?
Yeah, no.
I don't remember it since One World, but I'm sure it's happened since One World.
I feel like it happened in the 40s because we were like jazzed about it. I don't know.
I don't remember of an all female.
Do you
We'd have to
remember
look it up.
when, for the longest time, wait, maybe this is Big Brother I'm thinking about. But if a woman was in the finals with a man, the man would always win. And the only time women won were when they were with another woman. I think that's Big
Yeah.
Brother, but maybe it's Survivor too.
No, that's Survivor too. because I always think that like when a female gets to the end, and they've said this in the show, it is much harder for them to plead their cases against the man that did the same thing. You know, because they're just looked at differently for their moves. So, well, I don't think we have a ton to say about the final tribal council. It was what it was.
Yeah, I feel like we probably
And also,
were
we're not the kind of people who remember like vote splits. Sorry, if you want to do that, go to our app or something.
watch the last 2 seconds of the episode.
Yeah,
when they show that.
Exactly. So, what are your thoughts? Like overall, I'm more positive on where we're going. We're going in a better direction, which is what we thought was going to happen.
I mean, it wasn't
a little more exciting.
Torture to rewatch the episode. Yeah, it's definitely a little more dynamic. We have whittled down to like the best characters, pretty much.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm in it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do it. I still don't get Rizzo. I mean, I get why the show likes Rizzo. I get where they're going. And I was thinking that Jeff's whole thing has been to make legends out of new legends. Like he wants new legends to come in. I think after Winners at War, he was like sick of the returning players that sort of like tell him what to do. Mm-hmm. He wanted like naive people who he can tell what to do. And then get some new legends that are being built. And I think in his mind, he's like Rizzo and Savannah could be the new legends in this game. I'm just not seeing it with Rizzo. I see it with Savannah. I think she has a lot of potential.
Yeah. Okay. We would prefer that Sage was chosen. So what man? Because they definitely were going to do one man.
What
one
the
woman.
fuck? Why wasn't Sage? Yeah.
But so we want her, but who would you want for the man if not Rizzo? I can't think.
Steven.
Oh yeah. Okay, and he's playing the game, and he's a character, like especially after that sharing of the facts of the
space facts.
And I love that,
and like charismatic. Like he was like given some charismatic confessionals,
and then when he was like whatever he was talking about when he got the necklace on, and Jeff's like, "Are you done?" And he's like, "Yes, play me off." He knew he was just like,
I know he did get cut off.
Something.
Yeah.
That was really cute. Yeah, okay.
Well,
Steven and Sage.
But if we think about his sort of proximity to the Charlie archetype, and Charlie was chosen for 50, they may be a little too similar. So I get maybe why Rizzo was chosen. I listen, I understand why the show likes Rizzo. I just don't get it myself.
I think he will be fun fodder for the actual legends. Like the people who really play the game, they're just gonna eat him up. They're either going to like take them under their wings to like control him, keep him, or they're just gonna be like, bye.
Yeah. I can see Suri doing that.
Oh yeah, mom vibes. Like,
Mama Suri. Yeah, come over here. You're an extra vote for me,
and
I'm just gonna manipulate you all the way through.
Give me that immunity idol. Why don't you do that? Mm-hmm. It'd be better. It'd be better with me.
Who are your winner picks now after this episode?
Oh,
there's not winner picks. Who's your winner pick and runner ups?
Sage. I want Sage to win, and I wouldn't mind.
I do too.
If we're doing all female, I wouldn't mind a Savannah Sophie B final. However, I do think that Yellow Sophie is getting an edit of like the underdog, and she very well might make it to the end, and I wouldn't mind that either. I totally like her. Is that all Christina's fine, but she's not a game player.
No, I don't think that Christina's in the running, and they haven't shown with the edit that she is.
Yeah,
everything that she's done has been inconsequential to the final. It seems.
Who is there? Another woman? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
I would love.
No men.
I think I would. No, I think I would love if Sophie B wins now, or Sophie, or Sage.
I wouldn't mind a Savannah win. I would not mind a woman win. It would just be annoying if they brought another winner back.
Yeah.
When they could have.
I would have loved to see.
So if Sage wins, it's like, okay, good. They didn't do what we didn't want them to do. So it's okay.
Yeah. I would have. Yeah. And if like Savannah and Rizzo just like go out in a big fashion of like their cut towards the end, that would be great. Like,
yeah.
But so far it seems very predictable that they are going to get to the final.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It's actually now I'm like interested in seeing how everything
I'm
unfolds,
interested.
and I just will be very upset if like Jawan wins or something. Like you said, he's just been kind of like riding along and trying. He's trying. Like I'll give him that, but I don't think he's like really like making moves. I learned. I don't know where I learned it, but I learned that something I didn't know before, and I was always curious about, is that if you have an idol, it can only be somebody else's if you say, this is your idol now, I'm giving this idol to you. I always thought, in my mind, I thought, if it's in your bag and they go through it or whatever, nobody can take it. But what if you go out and you bury it somewhere else and someone finds it and it's like, I found the hidden immunity idol, it's hidden, you know?
It still can't.
It's you have to give it and proclaim that it is now yours. I always was like, because like in that instance so like what the producers would be like, no. Like they probably wouldn't even put it in the episode because that would like make them look bad. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Thought.
Yeah, I thought that if somebody found a buried idol, it would be theirs. I remembered some of the drama that I was. Well, not real drama, but like I don't know if this is 100% true. I read an article that Survivor's ratings are the lowest they've ever been for this season. I'm kind of cheering that on because I think what we're going to see is season 50 gives them a big bump, and hopefully that sets up the 50s, if it's still around, to be more all-star seasons, returning seasons.
Yes, more returnees. We've always loved it. I don't know why he was like, no. Please bring back names. Like, I get it, you're going to stay in Fiji, which sucks. I wish that they were still going to different places, but I get it. I get it. It's more economical. It's better for the environment and stuff. I didn't mean to roll my eyes when I said that. But give us something. Give us themes. Just give us. It doesn't even if it's not a theme that means like the tribes are gonna be separated like this or whatever. Give it a name. Start being fun with it. Like I cannot tell you. You're better at this, but like when you're like, well, in 42, blah blah blah. I'm like, what? Who was on 42? I don't know. I literally do not know who.
They kind of do run together.
Mm-hmm. But if it's like, I don't know, Castaway Chaos. You know, season 53, Island Adventure. I don't know, but just like give us something. For me, that's gonna help. Like
they don't even have to get that creative. You say heroes versus villains too.
Vanuatu,
like the most successful. Yeah.
I remember the winner. Like it's It doesn't need to. Please. Also, live reunions.
Mm-hmm.
It's just always been interesting. You don't have to make it a half hour. We don't need you walking around the audience, Jeff. Like make it filling time. Like, but I love that they have to wait. And oftentimes during that time, the winner finds out that they're the winner because they all talk. But whatever. I don't care. It's just more interesting than like, okay, now bring out some champagne and pizza and nothing changes and you're still dirty. Like, I want to see like them clean, like them like get a little color bag on their face, you know? Like it's always fun. What else do we want? A new host. Jeff fired completely. I don't want him. I don't want him executive producing.
No, I know.
But I know
that's a big ask.
He will be the host and the executive producer of the show until the day he dies. I guarantee it. He will be, because I think that even if it's low ratings, I think they're still probably high enough to keep him on, you know? So I do think that Survivor will go forever. Like, we will see season 100. We will see.
Yeah, Jeremy and I were talking about it last night after watching the Squid Games, though. I think it should take a break and reboot. Like, it should take a few years off, like American Idol did, and like come back and reboot.
Yes,
because
you know what? Bring a host in, Katy Perry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my God! Although I do love Katy Perry's new song.
I love it. Thank God she's back with like
love it.
Justin Tranter.
What are you up to today?
Like I said, gonna wash this beat off because it is quite the beat. Probably hang out for a little bit. Maybe play the video game.
Yeah,
then I'll put a
do it.
nice light beat on, and then we're going to Johnny's for a movie. Are you gonna come?
No, we're going to Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Gonna go do that, and then at 9:30, I'm going on a date.
9:30, you're going on a date? Who are you?
Well, I said I don't want to ditch my friends. I already told them I was going to this like movie night, and thank God it starts at 6. But I was like, I mean, I could dip in the middle of the movie. I don't care. But he was like, why don't we just do like a late dinner? And it's like, you know what? I actually do eat late dinners. So yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. This guy seems a little fishy.
No, well, you got to weed him out, girl.
But like
That's part
it
of
started with
dating.
him like being a bit of a jerk, and then I like read him for filth, and he was like, I like you. And so
Oh no.
we'll see.
Not that type. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yes, I'm very excited to go see Sarah McLachlan. As you said, she was a huge part of my coming of age story with Fumbling Towards Ecstasy, and then is one of my favorite albums. But then Surfacing was in 97. 97 was a big year for
97
music.
and
I
98
think,
or like everything that I
Right.
love. I'm like, when did that come out? When was that
Everything.
happening? 98.
It
but
was.
started in 97. You're right. Surfacing.
I think Jagged Little Pill wasn't it? It's in that same
No, that
area.
was,
where
no.
no? Okay, I'm really wrong on that one. Come on over, Shania Twain. Hey, listen, that had a big cultural impact.
No, Sarah McLachlan, love, 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 love. You're gonna have so much fun. What's on the track list, or what is it called? The list.
Is the set list?
The set list that you are just gonna
she's
fucking
doing
melt. Which ones?
7 of her new album, but one of my
Have you been
favorite
listening to those
songs
7 to like get familiar with them?
No,
That's what you're gonna do today. That's what you're gonna do today. Telling you.
I
Right now.
mean,
I'm telling you right now. Do it.
Probably not,
it.
because they're not my favorite. Anyway, I do love that she's doing Fear, which was on Mirrorball.
And
I don't know if you remember Fear. Yeah, it's like goes way up.
It's so good. I hope she kills it for you.
And that song like has so much nostalgia around it, because it was at that time when I was like considering leaving the church. It was on Fumbling Towards Ecstasy.
Okay. Oh God, that was that time. Oh my God. Yeah,
It was.
I love you
the
so much.
lyrics
I
are
just
very
want you to know that. I
meaningful
love
for
you.
me.
I love you
I
very
love you
much.
too. And yeah, I'll report back on that.
Okay, so excited.
Well, we hope that you've had a great time. Hey, I wanted to mention.
What?
I love how I went into my like announcer voice. We need more follows on Instagram. If you're listening and you love our show, go to Come On in Queens at Instagram and follow us.
And you know what? Even if you hate our show, come follow us.
Do it.
Drag us for
Right.
filth. We love it, especially if you're good at it. You know, give it to us.
Yes. Give it to us.
Yes, no, we need more.
All
We need more
right.
followers and subscribers across all the boards. Like, I thank you so much for listening because you're listening. You know, we're getting there.
Yeah, we are.
And we're getting better. You know, every episode, it's like we're more comfortable. We're more. I don't stutter anymore, which is fucking awesome. But yes, we love you if you love us and if you hate us.
Yes, all of the things.
Come on-
and
come on
we
in,
hope you have a
Queens.
wonderful, blessed day.
Yeah, blessed day. Blessed be the fruits.
With that, blessed be the fruits. Goodbye.
Goodbye.